I was going through some stuff in the basement and I came across a bit of history. And I've had these for a few years now, but I did own the original pair in like 95, 96 time frame. I saved up my money all summer, and I want to say they were like 250 bucks. And these are the Tarmac CEs made by Rollerblade. They were the Chris Edwards. That's what the CE means. They were a signature model from him and really the first aggressive production skate, if I remember correctly. And Chris Edwards was the man. He seems like, just from all the YouTube videos and all the interviews, I mean, I must have recorded on VHS so many episodes of NIS and all that, and he seems like such a cool dude, and his tricks are still out there, and they're pretty amazing. Even to this day, they hold up, and they're like 30 years old. It's a bit ridiculous. So the skates are really cool. So they're basically a Rollerblade, I think TRS Lightning is kind of the base model. There's been some modifications for this model. The strap is different, the grind plate, the wheels, a little bit of upgrade. I think these have ABEC 3 bearings. The other difference, it comes with a grind plate that straight up sucks, but it actually, to me, it has a cool look to it. But not very effective. Everyone who had these, who actually tried to grind rails with them, knows that these weren't the best. But still cool concept. The frames on these were really good. A lot of detail with the frames. Even has like a diamond plate texture there in the middle. And they're riveted to the boot, so they were pretty heavily constructed. My pair that I had, I wore them for a good 3-4 years. I tore them up pretty good. And I broke my buckles relatively quick. I had to replace those. This is the back. I have no idea what that logo really represents. It's pretty random. There's the box they came in. And there's Chris Edwards, the man, the legend, the godfather of aggressive inline. And funny thing, I was living in the UK is when I bought these. And the people selling them, I messaged them. I'm like, how on earth did you have? I paid 30 pounds for these in like maybe 2012-ish. And I'm like, how did you get these? Because these are like over 20 years old and they're still brand new. Like, how on earth? And they had tons of stuff. And they told me they came across a storage shed that their father owned, and he used to sell sporting goods. And he passed away, and they had no idea they even had all this stuff. So they were pretty much doing a fire sale. They had Nike skates, and there hasn't been like Nike branded skates for a long time. So it was a really cool bit of history. And I had to buy them because I owned them when I was a kid, and it's one thing I still think back on, all the skating I did. It's like I lived on the street, and yeah, it was with these. I'm still tempted to try it again, put it back on, but, I don't know if my knees would play well, but I think I might still be able to do it. So what came with these is a brake. Obviously, you take that off right away. There's some spacers for the wheels, because you can actually adjust the height of the wheel up or down with the spacers inside. The Allen keys, so you can tighten, loosen, remove wheels. Change out bearings. I think they're ABEC 3s. These are 65 millimeter wheels, if I remember. Yeah, 65? Yeah, I can't read. 65. You can see they've yellowed. Originally they were white. But with age, that's kind of what happens. Even if you ride on the street with them, they'll turn yellow. I think probably because if they get dirty or wet, that polyurethane reacts with water. Here is the little instruction sheet. Oh, here's the directions for adjusting the frame. So if you want wheels higher or lower. I don't think I've ever seen anybody that had these ever had a brake on them. Kind of funny, it even came with a brake. And just gives you a little bit of information on that. Inline magazine subscription. I don't think I've ever even seen this magazine. I just remember Daily Bread. Oh, looks like coupon for bearings, wheels. Yep. What else we got? Oh, this is like a survey from Rollerblade. We can buy this stuff. Yeah, legendary skate. Me and a lot of other people own these. There was another model that came out around the same time called the box cars, and it was kind of the same basic model but stripped down version. There was different grind plates. I don't think it had as much of the bells and whistles. There was no strap. They were a little bit cheaper, so it was, but really it's the same skate. But yeah, I always thought these had a really good look to them. You know, I really liked the design. They were comfortable. They're heavy though, in my opinion. There wasn't a lot of flex up here. I think like the newer skates are basically like shoes. But these were tanks for back in the day. I mean, these are definitely like rollerblading history, in my opinion. And had a lot of fun with them. Yeah, but you know, of course, as the internet goes, you know, why have one when you can have two for twice the price? So obviously, I had to double up on these because where else am I going to find another pair for dirt cheap like that? So I'm weird that way. The Rollerblade Tarmac Chris Edwards. Legendary.